What's going on, guys? Back to you again, movie review. And yes, I am wearing the Golden Girls. Has all of them right there. It says "Stay Golden." Like, I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but yeah, it does say that. So I am wearing that. Don't judge me. Um, anyway, I decided to review a classic movie that I haven't reviewed yet on my channel, surprisingly. But this one has been loved by so many people, and it's one of my all-time favorites, and that is Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, released in 1982, directed by Jim Henson himself and Frank Oz, a friend of his, an old friend of his, because he's no longer with us. Rest in peace to Jim Henson. Yeah. So this movie is basically about a what's it called? I can't remember what they're called. Gelfling named Jin, who basically goes on a quest to basically find like a missing shard of the Dark Crystal, and basically is trying to save the world from evil vultures that are basically trying to take over the world. And that is basically the whole premise of the film. But yeah, this is a great film, and like, I apologize for not like knowing like what the beings were. Well, Jin's being was. I watched this not too long ago, but I haven't seen this one in a while, so I apologize for that. But yeah, the first time I saw this was on Netflix. I remember back when I was in high school, I saw this, and it was pretty good. It's a very good watch on Netflix, and here's the disc, pretty good looking disc right there. And here's the spine and the back. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is on Blu-ray. If I find it for a cheap price, I'll definitely pick it up someday. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, the music's by Trevor Jones. Very good music score, by the way. I love that. Produced by Jim Henson also, and Gary Kurtz is his name. And yeah, it's a pretty good DVD release. This one came out, and I think the release was 2005 or maybe 2006. It says 2 years on the back, so I'm not really 100% sure which is which, but it was one of those years. But you get the fact. And it has some good special features on here. I actually haven't watched any of the features, but there's some special features on here. The trailer for the film, isolated music score, character drawing profiles, original language, work print scenes, the world of the Dark Crystal, making of documentary, deleted funeral scenes, and that's pretty much it. The Blu-ray may have some more special features, I'm not 100% sure, but, and I like the cover art, it's pretty cool. And the creatures in here just are like very, really well created, especially like all like the vultures. How you pronounce them? They're called like the Skeksis, or however. Yeah, the Skeksis, or however you say it. Yeah, it's a really weird name, but that's how you say it. And the vultures in here are just creepy as all hell, and I can see why. An old friend of mine told me that his sister got freaked out of this movie, and watching it when I watched it on Netflix quite a few years ago, like, I was like, I can see why, But yeah, this is definitely for kids, but definitely not show this to small children, because it is pretty scary. So yeah, but definitely wait till the kids are like a little bit older and then watch it as a family. It's definitely a good family flick. Definitely a good one by Jim Henson. One of Jim Henson's best works, in my opinion. And this was actually playing at a theater when I went on vacation to Florida. This was playing at the theater. It was at Riverview GD 14 theater. It's in Gibsonton, Florida. And yeah, they usually showed they show old ones. Same with like AMC theaters, like they'll show old ones. But this one was there, but I did not go see it because I had already seen it before. But that was there, so that was pretty cool that they did that. And so yeah, and if you haven't seen this movie, then I highly recommend seeing it. It's a very old one, but it's a classic. Great special effects, great acting. The puppets are just amazingly created, and the scenery is just beautiful, and it's one of my all-time favorites by Jim Henson himself. And rest in peace once again to Jim Henson. He was a good guy, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So definitely check out The Dark Crystal if you haven't seen it. Definitely watch it with the family. And yeah, that is pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next video when I review another Jim Henson film called Jim Henson's Labyrinth. And stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next time.